Hello and welcome, my snails at a carnival. It's SJB here, and we're in round 27 right now, playing with only Dartling guns. We're trying to fight Phayze, who's coming in 13 rounds, but we have to realize something. If we're doing a full only Dartling gun run, we do have some weaknesses. One of those weaknesses is going to be lead balloons. Dartling guns cannot get any lead pop power until at least 3rd tier, so unless we use a hero or decide to just try to tank all of round 28's leads, we are going to be in a very, very sticky situation because I still can't afford hydro rocket pots unless I start selling banana farms, which is like the last thing you want to do here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tank round 28. I'm going to beat round 29, and I'm going to hopefully get hydro rocket pots by the time we get to round 30 here. And that will hopefully allow us to not only be as efficient as we possibly can, but hopefully get us set up and help us survive until round 40 here without doing anything too ridiculous. Look at this. By the hair on our chinny chin chin, we get the hydro rocket pods and ready to go for another 10 rounds here, just straight up farming. Alright, I've decided to be a little bit greedy here and try to play the long game. As long as we survive the 1st tier, we should be okay to the 2nd tier because we'll have the mad likely. But then the 3rd tier is actually going to be, I think, one of the biggest issues for us. We're going to have to try to jump to all 3 5th tiers and still survive. And then we're going to have to try to beat the 5th tier, tier 5, by just spamming Dartling guns all over the place, dude. This is going to be a painful, painful run, and I honestly don't know if it's going to be possible, but let's give it a shot. So first and foremost, you do need cam detection on all of your towers to do any damage whatsoever. So you notice hydro rocket pods here, barely doing anything to this guy. Laser cannon and laser shock, barely doing anything here, but I do have one trick up my sleeve. I think the plasma accelerator, once we get going with this guy, will actually do a reasonable amount of damage. But selling banana farms early on in the game, like right now, is probably not worth it. So I'm going to try to survive for as long as I possibly can without doing anything here, which means I'll actually just be back in a couple minutes once I get the money for this guy, and we'll see if this guy's actually going to do enough for us. It's been a few minutes, but money actually came in really, really quickly. So here we go, plasma accelerator. Now we need to make sure we're aiming this guy. I'm going to lock him in place for now because I did decide I'm going to not only use my plasma accelerators, I'm also going to grab all of the bananas for the entirety of my game here. So we're really making this challenging for us. All right, one plasma accelerator does seem to be enough here, though. The first set is already done by round 44, which is pretty long time. Uh-oh. Look at that warpage. Look at the warpage, Chris. All right, we got more money. Let's keep on farming. That's the main thing. Make the money, make the next round easier. Who cares if we have a tough round 40 and a tough round 60 if we can make it way easier for round 80, 100, and 120, man. All right. So we've done this with ninjas before, and the ninja strategy was not that bad because we had a ninja paragon to use. Unfortunately, with Dartling guns, there is no Dartling gun paragon yet, which is quite unfortunate if you ask me. So we're definitely going to have to pull out pretty much all the tricks we could possibly imagine here just to make sure we can actually handle this boss Bloon. All right, we're halfway down already. I'm actually not feeling too terrible. Again, it's still a long process, but the Bloons are not even getting close to sneaking through, and this guy is still doing the damage so far. All right, halfway done, plus reality shield down. And more money is going to be flowing into our pockets here. Delicious. We got all of our 3rd tier banana farms already, and we're going to start to save up for our 4th tier already. One other nice thing here is that even though I do have to micro, this guy is really, really slow when he's not jumping forward. So I can kind of just lock him in place and still collect my bananas here without too many issues so far. So far being the key word. Eventually, I'm going to have to probably figure out if I want to just spam a bunch of bottom tier banana farms or something like that. But right now, this is not going to... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Lock him in place, too. The Camo Purple's actually getting in the way right now. All right, around 48, maybe 49 he'll die. Good, good, good. All right, we take him down with less than half the time here. That actually was not horrible. Now we get back to farming. Hopefully we'll get some 4th tiers in here, and we'll make some money before the next big, fat Phayze tier comes at us. Please keep in mind that I'm doing a hero-less and a buff-less run right now. This is banana farms and Dartling guns only. No elks, no villages, no nothing. We just got to deal with this guy. So, here's tier 2. He's got 37,500 health. You can tell so far, I don't want to say it's going great, but we are already damaging the reality shield at like a reasonable level here. So, I could try to push it and start selling banana farms and just freaking out about Phayze. We're going to try to take it patiently and smartly. All right, yeah, I said smartly as a real word, okay? Just pretend with me. Pretend with me. Pretend like we're smartly, okay? Just pretend like it. And we're going to just save up for a mat. It's $30,000 away. Should only be a couple rounds before we get him, and by that point, he's going to be right next to me, and I might be able to use my ability even more effectively than just rushing it. So, one other thing is I do have to keep maneuvering this guy around just a little bit. I don't want to go crazy or anything like that, but just make sure that he's shooting on top of it as much as we possibly can. The laser's definitely burning a pretty decent hole in him right here. We got some purple Bloons getting in the way. Luckily, the Rocket Storm is kind of still dealing with them. But we also have regular Bloons to deal with right now. Reinforced mobs and stuff are actually kind of sneaking through. Look at these ceramics. I mean, they're not just automatically getting taken down. We actually have to watch a little bit. And round 63 as well. All right, now it's just about that time, guys. We're just about up to mad money. Don't forget that I also have to micro both my Dartling guns, and I have to try to micro by grabbing all of these bananas as well. It was a decision that we had to make. All right, it's just about to warp, but it's weird timing because we just got the mad. All right. So the warp pitch is going to keep it right in position here, and we're just going to go straight for a mad ability here. Check this out. Woo! And that just destroys its health. It didn't do that great against the Reality Shield for some reason, but against this regular attack here, oh, beautiful. All right, so Micro's in order right now, but I think I can just lock him in place a pretty decent amount here and get back to farming, basically. All right, lock him in place over here now. And this guy's done so. 37,500 health with a 5th tier mad. No problem. No problem at all. So I definitely don't want to make it too hard on myself right now and just have infinite money by the time we get to the end of the game. So farming is one of those things where I often end up being a little too greedy sometimes against the boss Bloons. Sometimes I'm better off just being a little more regular with my popping power, and I think that's what I want to do now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a Phayze right in the middle of the map, right about here, okay? I want to put him here because he can still reach over here, 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 and here, where the boss Bloon normally is most of the time, but still reach him as he walks in. I think that's much better than putting him over here, where you need something that has infinite range to kind of get the best of your attack power. So here we go. We're going to go for a Bats to start, and I need the camo detection. It's 100% necessity, so I need to go for the faster barrel spin here, and for right now, we can move him to target independent. Unfortunately, the boss Bloon is already out. So, we're going to hope that the mad is enough to still do a decent amount of damage here, because going from 37,500 up to 175,000 is a pretty big jump, but we dealt with Tier 2 pretty easily. So I'm hoping that Tier 3 is just going to be a little bit tough, but still manageable. And then for Tier 4 and 5, I don't know what we're going to do, because we've already gone for the highest tier best towers as far as Dartlings are concerned. We're just going to start spamming. Said what we want to spam. All right, so Phayze is pretty much there. 500 bucks, bro. Give me some monies. Come on, make me some cash flow. Phayze is up. All right. So he's doing nothing right now. There we go. It's a slow death. Very slow death. Let's use the mad ability. It's kind of far away, which kind of sucks, but maybe by the time it wraps around, we'll get it back again. And I think I'm just going to chill with what we got, because I think this is going to be enough for Tier 3. I don't think we need to do anything too crazy here, so let's get back to the farming, get at least a Monkey Wall Street, and maybe a couple more banana farms before we start actually selling things to get set up for Tier 4 and Tier 5. Alright, mad ability is just about ready to go. I still have to actively micro, by the way. Pick up banana farms and shoot the mad ability and aim all this crap. Alright, this is a big chunk of damage on the Reality Shield. And then once you see the Reality Shield goes away, it feels good to see the real damage actually happening here. Still not even halfway dead, though. Alright, looks like he is officially halfway there and a huge Reality Shield, but we don't even have to change our locking position, and we get right back into another mad ability. Talk about beautiful. That just felt good. Like, normally having to actually do something here and then changing it to not have to do anything, it just feels amazing. Alright, so looks like it's actually working out really, really well. The portal is coming out right here. The mad is destroying the Moabs. This guy's killing all the Bloons kind of right as they come out. Definitely a good combo here. We got one more mad ability. It's going to warp forward, but I don't see a problem for Tier 3. This should go down pretty simply, but it is going to make it around to our last turn here. That's the last turn before it officially leaves, showing you how ridiculous this actually is. All right, so I didn't do a good job farming because I was not paying attention, admittedly, so we're only going to farm just a little bit here. I want to get probably like 10 of these farms or something like that, and then I just want to save money and start actually building things that are going to help me out. Right now, I've only got one of these guys, and he hasn't even been aiming, but eventually it's all going to be about actually microing the Dartling guns instead of actually picking up bananas. All right, let's go for our last ability here and hopefully take this puppy down. On round 85. Beautiful. All right, I got to accept that. That was pretty good for a Tier 3. For only Dartling guns, and only 2 5th tiers, too. Wasn't even 3 5th tiers yet. So we're basically using the power of the sun, or I guess microwave grapes, to take this Phayze guy down. I'm still trying to micro here, but I switched up to a bunch of these plasmas and plasma pools. It's getting kind of laggy here, but you can see the damage is actually going pretty good. Thing is, I'm still picking up bananas, man. It's kind of freaking annoying, but I got to keep up with it at least for this tier 4. And then for tier 5, we definitely are going to sell these banana farms so we can focus entirely on the popping power. But we're going from 175,000 to 375,000, so we're more than doubling it. But not quite tripling it. Okay. This actually doesn't feel bad at all, to be completely honest. Tier 4 is still going down. These lasers are pretty sweet. Though I am wondering how much of it is the plasma pools and how much of it is just the lasers themselves. I don't know. All right, so still melting, and he's going to be halfway dead very quickly. Oh, man, I do not feel afraid of tier 4 at all, but tier 5 is a completely different beast. All right, that guy's going to have, what, 1.5 million health? That's insane. All right, mad ability, he's right next to us. Reality Shield's still kind of tanking it all, though, right now. It's kind of sucktastic. Or we get a little bit more dollars, but I think I'm just going to wait. I think I'm going to rather focus on killing Phayze for now. Wow, we're even getting overwhelmed by regular Bloons right here. That's really weird. Okay. Reality Shield, for some reason, is just tanking everything, and I don't really understand why. Unless Ray of Doom was, like, actually doing a lot of damage here or something like that, which I guess is possible. It actually does look like it was making some extra damage happen, and I don't know how much of it is the plasma pools. All right, tons of DDTs popping out. All right, also Mad was not aiming properly. There we go. The Mad. Okay, it's the Mad. It's a lot about the Mad right now. Don't forget, we are getting a lot of Oh My God stuff warping towards Phayze right here. All right, still trying to pick up those crates for now, and I got almost $500,000, but I don't have a lot of time to do anything after this. We got 10 rounds. 10 rounds to go to set this entire thing up to get us ready to go to deal with tier 5 Phayze. It looks like tier 4 does go down without too many problems. Some ceramics get to the very back over here. Yeah, even the Ray of Doom is having trouble popping these Bloons for some reason. Don't really understand it. But Mad is going to clean up, and I got to clean these Bloons up before poop hits the fan here, I guess, man. Holy but Jesus. Look at them all. Wowzers. All right, we're back in action. I cannot lock them all in place, so now we're just going to get rid of them. We're going to sell all of these banana farms and get all of these Dartling guns throughout the entire map, all set up to be plasma pools. Plasma pool creators. Definitely undersold myself on the banana farms just a smidge. I could fit more banana. I could fit more. I started selling them on around 110 because I just like thought that I was going to run out of room and time and everything, but I'm actually able to get all of these guys all set up with some Dartling guns non-upgraded at this point. Ridiculous amounts of plasma pools and lag and everything, and I feel like I'm actually fighting a dangerous game right now if I decide to, look at the ridiculousness. If I actually decide to, build more than this. So right now there's one Dartling gun in the circle that is non-upgraded, I think. All the rest of them should be upgraded. Then we got a couple kind of in the backpack here and everything that are not upgraded. As far as damage goes, I'm feeling pretty good about them. They're not too bad. I mean, that's a bad Bloon going down pretty reasonably easily, but Phayze is not a bad Bloon. Phayze is a completely new and ridiculous boss, and I don't know how we're going to deal with him, man. You're basically 2 million health. I mean, with these shields, it's a lot of damage we got to do. Okay. So we're going to start off with a Mad ability. I'm also going to see if I can... Oh, boy, that was a little bad. We're going to try to lock in place just a little higher because I think he's missing just a tiny bit. Oh, no, the micro... The laggy micro is very difficult to deal with. That probably wasted a bunch of pops for me. Okay. Reality Shield number 1. The good news is the Bloons are not getting anywhere past this giant bundle of death right here. The bad news is the Mad and the Bez are not the main form of my pop and power anymore. It's the 100 different plasma creators here. All right, Reality Shield 1 is gone. You can see the damage. It's happening. That's the main thing. The damage is happening. It's not super duper slow. I think we're going to wait on this Mad ability until it gets closer because it's just too far away. We don't have the focused ability here. And I think he's going to warp right next to it. All right, the first quarter is now dead. And he's going to warp right next to Mad. Let's use that Mad ability. And in fact, why do I have that guy locked in place at all? Let's aim him. Let's aim him. Even the Bez. Let's aim it up. And another mad ability. Time to shine. Reality Shield number 2 is going down easy this time. You can really see these rays of death really coming into play here. All right, we're just coming up on below 1 million health right now. He's got all these weird little flag sparkly things out of the front of him here, which I'm not really sure exactly what those are. Just some sort of reality stoppers or something, I guess. All right, halfway dead's coming up. He is not halfway through the map. He's on his first run around here. That feels good. All right, another mad ability coming up. Ba-boom. The balloons are kind of getting in the way right now, though, especially with him sucking him towards him. This frickin' Phayze vacuum right here. Slurping them all up. No. Cannot allow it. We must take down Phayze. I still am pretty confident we should be able to manage this guy, though. It's not going to be ridiculously tight. Oh, it's just kind of unfortunate for us. All right, third reality shield is gone. I just got to realize you got to do 5 reality shields, man. All right, mad ability definitely getting in the way right now, and we got to worry about the Bloons coming out at this point. There's Oh My Gods, reinforced BFBs, tons of ceramics, and everything coming out all against us right now, and anything could kill us. Even a huge rush of purples could end up being a big deal, because that just slurps up all of my damage on these fourth years. All right, another mad ability here. Last reality shield we got to deal with today. Actually, we still only have to deal with 4, don't we? Okay, yeah, no, there's only 4 reality shields. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Ceramics trying to sneak through. Okay. Micro through it. Ray of Doom did a great job right there. Cleaning them all up. Not much else I can do, though. It's just about playing it out. Aiming a little bit when we need to. And we're going to get another mad ability while he's right next to it. It's going to be beautiful here. DDT's getting sucked up next to Phayze, though. Doesn't seem to matter. All right, last little bit here, and we can do it. Dartling guns alone taking down Phayze. How absurd. All right. Let's clean this puppy up and call it a frickin' day. Woo! There he is. Last little TV stripes on him there, and he's donezo. Deadified. Last few balloons we got to clean up here? Maybe? Oh my god, look at the lag. You can hear the lag in the music. Why haven't we won yet? Please tell me we won. Please tell me that there's nothing going on here. Yay! We did it! We defeated Phayze! Unfortunately, we already did it. And look at this. Wow, it's actually kind of mind-blowing. I did not think that the Ray of Doom would have the most pops, but I guess he's been popping a lot of the regular Bloons, where the Mad did a lot of the face popping power, but still only 3 million. And Bez with only 1.6 million. But all of these guys added up were the true kings, 70,000 plus, and there's even more on some of these guys up here because they were here for tier 4 as well. So, yeah, it really was a team effort from everybody. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press that like button, make sure you subscribe, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.